Well, hello and welcome back to another TCG Live pack opening. Today we are accidentally cracking open 8 Mega Evolution Phantasmal Flames packs. I meant to grab Paradox Rift, but I wasn't paying enough attention apparently. So we're cracking these open today. We got the Sableye caught in the light as they carry their gems. Apom leaping from rooftop to rooftop in the city. Milcery amongst all these sweets and treats. Yamper sitting on the pavers at sunset. Blowtorch Trainer. A Wondrous Patch Trainer. Cerule Edge whipping fire all around the grasslands at sunset. Meloetta standing in the waves with many flower petals in the water for the first reverse. Toxtricity out in front of the closed up shops unleashing quite a bit of poison all around them, with some zaps included in there as well, of course, for the second. And our rare is a very nice full art Battle Cage Trainer. Okay. Starting off strong with this pack. We have the Seal pushing the sheet of ice. Lotad at the pond's edge. That's wonderfully done detail on this art. I love all the flowers and stuff. Bulltown looking back at their trainer before they race down the road. Toxel walking around the wastelands. Bronzong using their arms as tuning forks after they smash them on their body. Punk Helmet Trainer. Meloetta in the waves with all the flowers floating in them. Absol at the top of the mountain during a storm, once again signaling disaster coming for the first reverse. Second is the Oddish sitting on the bench at night. And our rare of the pack is Ambipom swinging their way through the trees. Vibrava flying from the tree, silhouetted by the beautifully colored sky. Hiplup running around in the freshly falling snow. Piloswine at the edge of the icy wastelands. Palmy angrily sending some zaps through the ground as they defend their home. Wondrous Patch Trainer. Honchkrow trying to ditch their pursuers as they fly through the city. A Dawn Trainer. Wigglytuff dancing around the meadow as notes and bars fly all around them for the first reverse, I believe. Second would be Crocodile standing on the spire in the mesa, roaring into the sky. And our rare of the pack is the Vileplume, happily waving in the forest on the small island cut off by the streams. Snubbull tripping and falling as they run through the field. Ghastly coming up from out of the storm grate. Vibrava silhouetted by the beautiful sky. Trapinch running around the back alleys filled with pipes. So Viper launching themselves for a bite at their opponent. A Punk Helmet Trainer. A very nice Brambleghast sitting at the edge of the foggy grasslands. Once again, the Vibrava silhouetted by the sky for our first reverse. Second would be the Lokix preparing to launch themselves out of the grass. And our rare of the pack is once again Ambipom swinging themselves through the trees. And I say we're about halfway there. We got Crocorock keeping cool as sand whips all around them. Seal doing their best to push the ice sheet. Bramblin blowing around the empty wastelands. Yamper sitting on the pavers at sunset. A Punk Helmet Trainer. Punk Helmet Trainer once again. Bronzong using their arms as tuning forks. The Caravana diving back deep into the water for the first or second reverse. First. Baneri dancing around the blooming meadow. And our rare of the pack is the Genesect on the mountains with their eyes locked on the sky. The wonderfully detailed Lotad sitting by the pond's edge. Mo in the city ready to send out some zaps. I swear, I don't think I've seen a Pokemon more ready to attack on a regular basis than the Palmy line. Like, they're all so ready just to zap somebody. Swinub slowly making their way down the city steps. Piplup running around in the freshly fallen snow. Alcremie at the picnic with a beautiful cake beside them. Eternatus swiftly flying over the mountains at night. Once again, the Alcremie at the picnic. Ludicolo slapping the freaking bushes as they run past. Once again, Caravana diving deep into the water. For one of the reverses, that was second, and a Mega Diancie EX for the rare of the pack. We love to see them. Couple of packs to go. Oh ho ho, hello Mr. Zacian IR, alone in the very lush forest. Toxel walking the wastelands. Snubble tripping as they run through the field. Lombre swimming to the lake while trainers fish above them. Bronzong using their arms as tuning forks. Grimsley's move trainer. Grambull rushing their way through the forest. Tomokazu's wonderful Murkrow as they stand in between the wind whip swings for the first reverse. Sagobi Yamper sitting on the pavers at sunset. And our rare of the pack is once again the Genesect in the mountains, eyes locked on the sky. Alrighty, just come that time once again to find out his last pack best pack or not. If you want details on the rules, there's a video linked below. It was going fine till we saw the IR, because, I mean, I know we saw the full art Battle Cage trainer, but that's like, it's the rarity below an IR, so that wouldn't be too hard of a mountain, but the IR Zacian made it difficult, so we'll see. Vibrava silhouetted by the beautifully colored sky. Smeargle heading up from the bowels of the city from their painting project. Snubble tripping as they run through the field. The very excited Charmander near the volcano. Alcremie on the picnic. Punk Helmet Trainer. Darmanitan battling at night, ready to go in for a fire punch. I love how you can see that his fiery eyebrows are actually producing light. Good touch. Haunter floating their way around the city for the first reverse, I believe. Second would be another Haunter floating their way around the city looking for somebody to spook. And our rare of the pack. A very wonderful Rotom EX. Is that? I think this might be a yes for last pack best pack actually. If I'm not mistaken, this is the one above an IR, which if I double check things should pull us out for a yes, but if I don't cut in on myself, like hello, I'm unfortunately here to cut in on myself. So I was correct in saying that this Rotom is better than the Zacian IR from earlier, though I was wrong in saying that the Battle Cage Trainer was a lower rarity than the Rotom. They are actually the same, and since we don't take ties, that's an unfortunate no for last pack best pack. Well, back to past me for some more yapping. Also, I love the freaking background art for this. Usually they're generic, well not generic, usually they're just flat backgrounds, but I love how it's just like a motherboard or, you know, a piece of technology for the Rotom. An amazing touch and a fun yes for last pack best pack. Alrighty, that's gonna be about it out of me. Though, if you want to hear me yap about some more cards, there are daily uploads around here, some days more, so there's plenty of other openings already on the channel. Alrighty, as always, I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you next time for another TCG Live pack opening.